You are now tuned in to Heat Check with Ty Slatter and Antonio Turner, right here on GTA Sports Network. Follow GTA Sports Network on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, GTA Sports. And don't forget GTASportsNet.com for all things in the world of sports. Hello, everyone. This is Ty Slatter, and welcome to a special edition of Heat Check 101. I'm your host, Ty Slatter, and I got a very, very special guest with me, man. Now, I don't know exactly what his title is over there at WTLC right now because it changes almost every other week, but I got AJ Berry. Some of y'all may know him as Black King, but I'm going to let him introduce himself, man. Tell him who you are and let him know what you do, man. Who is AJ Berry, first and foremost?
Man, thank you, Ty. First of all, thank you. Grand introduction. I appreciate it. Yeah, man, I'm AJ Berry, also known as Black King in certain places. Man, bro, I'm a production guru here for Radio 1 Indianapolis, so WTLC 106.7, Praise Indy, AM 1310, 95.1, and Hot 100.9. I try to cover all of those stations. You may hear my voice over the airwaves telling you to go vote or some other commercial, just, you know what I'm saying? It's me, baby. I'm the face behind the voice. You feel me? But yeah, man.
Before we get too far into it, RIP to the 11-man Jerry Wade, the godfather of the Quiet Storm. I'm gonna go ahead and put my bid in now. I want AJ Berry to be the new Lover Man. I ain't saying you gotta be the Lover Man, but you got the voice. You supposed to be that. That's you. That's you right there.
The lover
Somebody
boy.
Gotta pass that torch to you, man.
The lover boy. Jerry called me the lover boy when we would hoop together.
That's what I'm saying.
So that was the thing, but we gonna just let it play as it may. We're gonna let it play as it may. It's those are immense shoes that can never be filled. So, and God bless Jerry. He taught me everything that he could teach me in the short time that we had together. I'm so appreciative to have known him personally. And yeah, man, rest in peace to a legend, man. That man's a legend in this building and all around this city.
Okay. Now, I don't know if you're familiar with how one-on-one works, but as I talked to you about it before the show, this is the first segment is basically me giving you the opportunity to tell them what exactly you do. So, since we're on the AJ Berry part of it, before we go into the Black King side of it, because I do want you to get some shine over it on that side too, because those who don't know, this man is an MC. He's not a rapper. He's an MC. He's a lyricist.
I'm all right.
For those who don't know Third Flow, if you know, you know. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey.
But so you said production guru. Can you kind of break down your day-to-day operations? You know, for those of us that are not inside behind the scenes, we just hear you on the radio and we driving to work. Let them know what it is exactly that you do.
Yeah, man. So basically, my job is to create the commercials that you hear on the radio. Sometimes people will send in scripts or whatever. Sometimes I write the scripts. But I just make sure that gets played. I also run shows here. So if there's a show that's a live show that needs to be ran, needs to be produced, that's what I do. I come in here and I work the boards behind me and make sure that the audio is coming in right. And other than that, you know, I'm here. I'm here. That's it. That's all I do. I don't do too much. It sounds a lot more difficult than what it actually is, but it's a dream. I love it here.
Okay. All right. I'm not gonna dive too much into it because that's a whole nother story in itself. But you know, Midnight Soul BSU. Let them know where it all started. Give them a little bit of a backstory if you can. A little brief synopsis, a real brief synopsis.
Another story is putting it real light. That's the story. All right, let's not tone it down. That's the story. That's how this all came about. You know what I'm saying? So for those that don't know, in 2011, Ty and myself met up at Ball State University where we were both attending, and we both had an affinity for radio, and we both had our own shows as freshmen, which is uncanny.
Uncanny at the time. Yeah.
We both had our own shows, and our own shows was rocking correctly. And I think it was around November, wasn't it, where we kind of bumped into each other.
Yeah.
We looked at each other and was like, you know what would be a great idea if we merged these together.
Yeah. So if I remember correctly, WCRD used to have these all staff meetings once a month. And we'd be in this like auditorium, little mini auditorium type of room, big, meeting room. And you and Walter had y'all, you guys already knew each other from the beginning. And we just happened to sit together at this one meeting, and it was breaking down how WCRD is one of the few college radio stations that's actually global.
They have a global reach, not just a local reach or a regional. And they were kind of bragging about what they can do and how far they reach out. And we just happened to have an idea like, yo, we should do something sometime. So I remember coming on your show. I think I came on your show one time, and I think it was like a Sunday. You did like the R&B like
Yeah,
Sunday.
R&B with AJ Sundays at 3 p.m.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
Yep.
And at some point we came with the idea to have a show together, and man, fireworks.
It was incredible. It was the perfect mixture. Yourself, myself, Walter Ford, who's shout out to Walter. He's
Shout
a
out to
budding
Walter.
comedian out in California. Keep your lookout. He's gonna be there. He's got some TV credits already, and he's only growing. And Stilo, of course, Stilo.
Stilo
Sterling was
Clay.
our Angry Man Sterls. He was
Angry Man Sterling, boy.
our
Yeah.
weekly reporter. And it came together, man. And we had an extensive reach global. To say that WCRD was one that reached globally, we really did it. A lot of people didn't actually do it. We really did it.
We were trending globally on Twitter when Twitter was new. Twitter was a newborn.
Twitter was in its infancy. Well, Twitter was 2 years old, and we were trending globally. We had listeners from all over the world, from Australia, from Lithuania, from London. I still have one of our friends from Lithuania that still is on my Instagram to this day.
Every Tuesday night from midnight to 2, man, we had Twitter After Dark on fire. And back
crazy.
then, see, we're gonna show our age a little bit, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
there
man.
was this website called Ustream TV.
Mm-hmm.
See, Facebook didn't have a live yet. Instagram was just photos only. So it was no Instagram video, no reels yet. This is pre-reels, all right? We used to do uncut because we was on radio, so we couldn't curse on radio, even though we had the safe harbor hours. Everybody knowing radio, you can kind of get away with a little more after 11. But we was on Ustream cutting up in between commercial breaks, man.
And it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. Oh man, you know what? That podcast is on the horizon. I can feel it. I can feel it in the bottom of my bones, man. I can feel it.
Yeah, I truly believe in that. For those who don't know, So Unlimited podcast coming soon. Yeah, I wanted to get the ball rolling on that. It's 2024, and we ain't getting no younger. I just turned 31 a week ago, literally a week to the day.
I turned 31 in 2.5 weeks. So
right. So we ain't getting no younger. And I'm like, look here, man, somebody gotta get this ball rolling. I gotta kick the tires on it, make sure it's still, operational. So that's kind of what this is a precursor. You're gonna see a whole lot more of us. Believe that. I don't doubt that for 1 second.